सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सुखं नित्यं स्वप्रकाशं व्यापकं नामरूपयोः अधिष्ठानं बुद्ध्यबोध्यं बुद्धेर्दृग्यत्तु निर्मलम् अपारं सर्ववेदान्तवेद्यं प्रत्यक्परं महः तदेवाहं न मत्तोऽन्यदिति मे निश्चिता मतिः। Page 109, topic 195, last 4 lines. अत्र च कूटस्थे जन्म निषेधाः सर्वानर्थम् अपि निषिद्धा एव भवन्ति जन्मान्तरभावित्वादितरानर्थव्रातानाम् आत्मनि जन्म निषेधात् षडपि भावविकाराः निषिद्धा भवन्ति। अयमेव भ्रान्तिनाशः शोकनाशशब्देनापि उच्यते। Nischala answering to the Tattvadrishti's question. Tattvadrishti asked, where does this Aham Brahmasmi Jnanam take place? When a spiritual seeker, after studying Shastra, come to know the Mahavakya, that is Tat Tvam Asi from the Guru, and the disciple claim that Aham Brahma Asmi. Yes, Guru, I am Brahman only. This knowledge, where does it take place? And Tattvadrishti himself said, if it takes in Chitta, it cannot take place in the Chitta. It cannot take place in Chidabhasa also. That answer he already explained. If it happens, takes place in Chidabhasa, what are the problems? Also he said. Then Nischala said that is Guru said to Tattvadrishti, this Aham Brahmasmi Jnanam rise in the Chidabhasa only. This Aham Brahmasmi, I am Brahman knowledge, when it rises in that mind is Chidabhasa Sahita Antahkaranam only. It does not rise in the Chit at all. Kutastha Chit or Chaitanyam, Aham Brahmasmi Jnanam will not rise. In Chidabhasa only it comes. That is the answer. Afterwards, Nischala is introducing. Nischala thought this portion has to be explained more so that everyone can get a lot of clarity. For that he went to Panchadashi, 7th chapter, Saptavasthas. Very, very related to this topic. That is why Nischala introduced those Saptavasthas, those which are introduced by Vidyaranya in Panchadashi. In Saptavasthas, 7 stages of spiritual journey of a spiritual seeker. 7 stages, Sapta Avasthas. Of what? Of whom? 7 stages of spiritual journey of a spiritual seeker, Mumukshu. What are the 7 stages he introduced? First, everyone has got Ajnanam, Avaranam. Ignorance is there, then concealment is there. Ajnanam and Avaranam, first 2 stages. Then the third stage is Bhranti. Once ignorance is there, that which leads to concealment, Avaranam, veiling or concealment of the object which exactly what it is. That is called concealment. That leads to confusion, Bhranti. Like Rajju Sarpa only, that example you can extend to these points. Once rope is not known, normally what comes? Rope is concealed. Rope ignorance leads to rope concealment, veiling of the rope. Rope is covered. Because of that, Sarpa Bhranti has come. So here also, person says, Atma na asti or Brahma na asti. Veiling power is also of 2 types. First level of Avarana and second level of Avarana. In first level of Avarana, he says, the person says, Brahma na asti. Astitva apadaka avaranam. Brahma na asti statement, number 1. At Avarana level, number 1. Then he introduced Avarana level number 2, or Avarana number 2 is the statement done by that seeker or Ajnani, na bhati, Brahma na bhati. Abhanatvapadaka avaranam, nastitva apadaka avaranam, na asti iti apadaka avaranam. So the 2 avaranams he introduced. These 2 avaranams are removed by, in the 4th and 5th stage, Brahma na asti avaranam will go away by Brahma asti Jnana. That is the 4th stage, Paroksha Jnana. Paroksha Jnanam is the 4th stage. Brahma asti. Previously Brahma nasti he was telling. Now he says Brahma asti. When he gets the Paroksha Jnanam, because of Avantara Vakyam, Jagat Karanam Brahma asti, Tatastha Lakshana Dvara, he comes to know, oh, Brahman is there. So people say Bhagavan is not there. Later they come to know Bhagavan is there. This is Paroksha Jnanam. Later this Brahma Nasti has replaced by Brahma Asti. But second Avaranam will go away by Mahavakya Jnanam, Tattvamasi Mahavakya Jnanena. That second Avarana is what? Abhanatvapadaka Avaranam. Brahman na bhati, I am not experiencing Brahman. That also removed by Aparoksha Jnana, direct knowledge. Aparoksha Jnana. So the Aparoksha Jnanam take place, that is the 5th stage, take place in the Chidabhasa only. That Aparoksha Jnanam, 5th stage, is the important stage for this rise of this Aham Brahmasmi Jnana, claiming that I am Brahman. In Panchamyavastha, that 5th stage, which happens in the Chidabhasa. Chidabhasa means Manas plus Antakaranam plus Chidabhasa put together. because Chidabhasa alone doesn't exist without medium. The medium is Jadam, medium alone cannot know, that is mind. So Chidabhasa Sahita Antahkaranam we have to remember. Paroksha Jnanam, Aproksha Jnanam also is over. Afterwards, 195 I introduced in the last class, Bhranti Nasha Swarupam. How this Aproksha Jnanam come because of Mahavakya. Guru said Tattvamasi, you are that. And Sishya says, yes, Aham Brahma Asmi. So Brahma Aham Asmi iti Jnanam. Ignorance has gone. That Bhranti Nasha Swarupam. What is that Bhranti? How it is destroyed? Introduced in this paragraph. Mai Janana Maranadi Bhava Vikaraha Nasti. In this line, first line of this topic, this Jnani recognized after claiming Aham Brahma Asmi, what is his mental status? Jnani's thinking, Jnani's mental status is this. This is where he gets Shanti, Dukkha Nivritti. Dukkha Nivritti is the sixth stage of spiritual journey. Then next topic, seventh stage of spiritual journey comes, that is Sukha Prapti. So Dukkha Nivritti happens. Therefore, why I am free from Janana and Marana, I am free from birth and death. There is no Sukha Dukkha at all in me. Samsara is not there in me. He recognizes, he understands, that is his status. I am Atma. I am not having any Shadvikaras. Aham, I am, iti evam as. Evam Atmani sarvanarthanam nishedhaha eva. Once Aproksha Jnanam comes, all anarthas, all problems, Janana, Marana, Vyadhi, old age, etc., etc., Sukha, Dukkha, Raga, Dvesha, all of them nishedhaha eva, negated. This is called Bhranti Nasha Swarupa. This is the destruction of confusion or delusion. Iti avadheyam. It is, we have to understand. Atra tu kutasthe janma nishedhat. Once in me the kutastha, janma is negated, all other nishiddhaha eva bhavanti. Once janma is not there, other vikaras called Jaya Asti, Vardhate, Viparinamate, Apakshiyate, Vinashyati, all also Nishiddhaha Bhavanti, as good as negated. They are also. Once birth itself is not there, birth caused, birth consequences, other vikaras, how can there be? They cannot be there. Janma Anantara Bhavitvadi Itaranartha Vratanam api. Janma Anantara. After birth, what are all vikaras are going to happen? Anantara Bhavitvadi Anarthas. Vardhate, Viparinamate, Apakshiyate, Vinashyati, all of them. Even Vasanakshaya, next Janma, all the future Janmas, Karanam, Vasanas, Sanchita Karma, Vasanas, all of them also, Vasanakshayaha is also will take place in that mind of a Jnani. So habitual samsara vrittis also will go away. Habitual samsara, habitual orientation, thinking I am jivaha, I am sukhi, I am dukhi, I am papi, like that. So many vasanas are also, they are negated. So Jnani, I the Jnani negate all of them. Anartha Vratana means, Vrata means here multitudes of problems. Anartha Vratana, multitude of problems are also as good as negated. By negating one birth, all are negated. Atmani janma nishedhat. In Atma, me, there is no janma at all. Na jayate, na mriyate va kadachit. Shadapi bhava vikaraha. All other 5 also, all 6. Then total, all 6 are negated. Nishiddhaha bhavanti. Ayameva, this alone is Bhrantinashaha, destruction of confusion, delusion. This can be called as Bhrantinasha, can be called as Shokanasha Shabdena api uchyate. Shokanasha, Dukkha Nivritti we can call. Shoka means sorrow or misery or suffering. Nashaha means destruction. Shokanasha Shabdena, by the word, destruction of sorrow. Destruction of delusion is known as destruction of sorrow. So the grief, dukkha nivritti. This is the sixth stage of spiritual journey of a spiritual seeker. Up to here we saw in the last class. Now we will enter the next topic, 196. Atiharsha swarupa varnanam he somyam aham advitiya brahmaivasmi iti evam nirvichikitsam swatma swarupa sakshatkara rupam jnanam yada tava jayate tada tava Niratisaya anandanubhavo bhavatyeva ayameva mahaharsha ityuchyate. Now he has come to the 7th avastha, 7th stage of spiritual journey. What is that? Atiharsha swarupa varnanam. Varnanam, description. Description of what? Harsha, ananda. Atiharsha, ecstasy ananda, the highest ananda, the absolute ananda, its nature of ananda. In claiming Brahmananda, this is the Nirankusha ananda. That word is used. Nirankusha, that word is used by Vidyaranya. Experiential ananda is conditional ananda, Sankusha ananda. Nirankusha means that is the ultimate ananda. Ati harsha swarupa varnanam. Harsha or ananda, both are synonyms. Ati harsha. Now what is that 7th stage? Listen, oh my dear student. The 7th stage, happiness is sukha prapti. Moksha, if you want to define in 2 words, that one is 2 sentences, small sentences. Dukkha nivritti, sukha prapti. Dukkha nivritti is called Bhrantinashaha, and sukha prapti is harshaha, atiharsha. So now he is talking about that ananda of that jnani when he attains that atma jnanam. He somya, O tattva-drishti. He somya, aham advitiya brahmaivahamasi asmi iti nirvichikitsam. That knowledge, jnani entertains, aham advitiyam, I am secondless. Advitiyam means secondless, non-dual. Non-dual of what? Non-dual, I am Brahman. Advitiyam Brahmaiva. I am non-dual Brahma. Aham asmi. This is aparoksha jnanam. Asti to asmi. Asti means paroksha jnanam. Brahman is there. Because of that, I am not going to be liberated. So Brahma aham asmi. I am that Brahman. Iti evam. In this manner, nirvichikitsam. Nirvichikitsa means doubtless. Vichikitsa means doubt. Nirvichikitsa means doubtless knowledge. Swatma Swarupa Sakshatkara Rupam Jnanam. This is the right knowledge, complete knowledge, or aparoksha jnanam. Sakshatkara means here a misleading word. Sakshatkara means people think appearing in front. It is not like that. Sakshatkara means here aparoksha jnanam, direct knowledge of what? Swatma Swarupa Sakshatkara, one's own self. I am the self, I am the Atma, I am consciousness alone. Swatma, one's own self. Swarupam, nature. My real nature is Atma alone. I am Adhishtanam of this entire universe. I am that Brahman or consciousness or Atma. This is aparoksha jnanam. This sakshatkara rupa jnanam yada tava jayate, when it rises in your mind, yada tava jayate, means no triputi, pramata, pramanam, prameyam, all these are all negated. There is subject object division is not there. Yada tava jayate, when it rises in your mind, then tada tava, then to you niratisaya ananda anubhavaha bhavatyeva. Ananda kalip, Tamil dese. Niratisaya ananda means absolute ananda, that which doesn't have any comparison. Niratisaya ananda, the superlative ananda. Niratisaya ananda, atishaya rahita ananda. Niratisaya ananda anubhavaha. We can have two ananda here. Swarupa ananda, I am Brahman Ananda Swarupam. That jnanam is there. Out of this jnanam, there is Anubhava Ananda also comes. So two Anandas are possible, Bimbananda and Pratibimbananda. How? I am the Bimbananda. I am the original consciousness in whom there is no an iota of sorrow. That is called Bimbananda. And because of this knowledge, since mind is there, body-mind complex is there, therefore Pratibimbananda also is possible. That is why in Panchadashi, one place Vidyaranya writes that student, after getting knowledge, and he just glorifies himself also. Aho Guru, Aho Guru, Aho Shastram, Aho Shastram, Aho Bhagyam, Aho Bhagyam. Aham, Aham, Ahoham, and that means I am also so great. I have received this knowledge. I am really glorious because I have understood this. Therefore, that glory, this Sishya understands, Jnani Sishya. Jnani Sishya Anubhavaha Bhavati Eva. That Pratibimba, both of them, Pratibimbananda also, both I enjoy. I means Jnani. I, the Atmas, Jnani, once I get this knowledge, I can enjoy both of them. In Kathopanishad also, that word you can remember, 1:120 Kathopanishad, Eyam prete vichikitsa manushye astityeke nayam astiti cheke. There Nachiketa used the word vichikitsa, doubt. Traveling soul, non-traveling soul, people are having lot of doubt. You please tell me. That word you can remember here. Nirvichikitsa means doubtless knowledge. Doubtful knowledge is as good as ignorance. Doubtful knowledge is as good as ignorance. It is not a knowledge at all. What is knowledge really? Doubtless knowledge. Claiming is called here Akhandakara Vritti. Akhandakara Vritti, entertaining that thought. Claiming means what? Claiming Aham Brahmasmi means entertaining the akhandakara vritti. Akhandakara means a non-divisible, indivisible Atma ahamasmi, that thought to be entertained in the mind. That thought rise out of Mahavakya Jnana. Therefore, that vritti, akhandakara vritti, will come in that mind. Niratishaya ananda anubhavaha bhavati eva. That is the 7th stage, Sukha Prapti. Sukha Prapti. Ayameva Mahaharshaha iti uchyate. This alone is called Mahaharshaha. This is the great Ananda. This is the greatest. Maha means the greatest Ananda in the world. In Taittiriya Upanishad, Ananda Mīmāṃsā also we saw. Shrotiyasya cha akamaha tasya. So the Brahmananda, in front of that, all this worldly, materialistic Ananda is nothing. It is nothing with compared to Brahmananda. Ayameva, this alone is called Mahaharshaha iti uchyate. Now with this 7 stages of spiritual journey, discussion is over. Next line. Pradarshitaha saptavasthaha ida chidabhasasyaiva aham brahma iti jnanam panchamyam avasthayam antargatam bhavati. This is consolidation. So what is that? Finally, Kutastha is also vivartam, just as rope is vivarta upadana karanam of snake. Without undergoing any change, rope appears as snake. Similarly, I, the Atma, without undergoing any change, I appear as the body, mind, complex and world. I am alone appearing as Paramatma, I am alone appearing as Jivatma also. Ishvara ahameva, Jiva api ahameva Atma. Paramatma Vesham and Jivatma Vesham, they are my vibhutis at macro level and micro level. Very, very unbelievable for an ignorant person. These are all not for common people. Those who are very, very studious and sincerely studying Shastra, for them only, those who are doing that Vichara, Nididhyasanam, for them only these statements. Never share with anyone, with any common person. Therefore, we have to be very careful. Pradarshitaha. Thus, these 7 avasthas, saptavastha, all 7 avasthas are shown, presented. What is the final? Chidabhasasyeva. All these avasthas belong to Chidabhasa only. Chidabhasasya eva. That evakara is very important. Kutastha nivrityartham. This is that evakara negates, they are not in Kutastha. They are all in Chidabhasa means what? What is the corollary? They are not in Kutastha, the Atma, the me, that 7 avasthas are not there. In me, the Atma, Ajnanam is not there. Avarana number 1 is not there, Avarana number 2 is not there. Then all these avasthas, Paroksha Jnanam, Aparoksha Jnanam, all this Bhranti and all, these are all not there in me, the Kutastha original consciousness, OC. In me, the OC, they are not there. They are all Pradarshitaha. Once they are all in Chidabhasa means they are not in Chit. That is, we have to understand. Aham Brahma iti Jnanam. I am Brahman. Aham, I. Brahman. I Brahman, you cannot say I am Brahman. Iti Jnanam. This knowledge. Panchamyam avasthayam antargatam. Panchamyam avasthaya means among these 7 avasthas, the 5th one is there. In that 5th stage alone, this aham brahma iti knowledge, I am Brahman knowledge is involved, included. Antargatam means it is there, associated in the Panchamyavastha. So these are all come under diversion portion, but Nischala felt this is the right context to introduce Vidyaranya's Panchadashi. So that's why he introduced. Here he can, again he'll come back to the original topic, where it takes again Sishya will come before going to the next page. Here Ananda, Harsha, that we have to remember, Ananda Mīmāṃsā, Bimbananda, original Ananda, and Pratibimba Ananda. I need not explain, we saw elaborately in Taittiriya Upanishad. Therefore Harsha means Ananda. Sukha Prapti, Dukkha Nivritti. Dukkha Nivritti is the 6th stage, Sukha Prapti is the 7th stage. These two are put together, we call it as Moksha. So now I would like to read this Tippani also, very important and very interesting also. And he gives the example, Dashamaha, 10th man. 10th man example we saw many times in our classes. What is the 10th man and 7 avasthas he connects. 10th man, that story you know, and Dashama story in Panchadashi also we saw, elaborately he explains, and many places I have given, therefore I don't want to explain again the whole story. So okay, you are all supposed to be advanced students. And Dashama story he says, and 7 avasthas he connected to that. I will read, then you will get those points. I am reading the Tippani, the big paragraph. In the below, small letters it is there, that is called Tippani, Vyakhyanam. Dashama Purushakhyaikayam Dashamaha Atmanam Vihaya Itaran Navaiva Purushan Ganayan Swasya Dashamatvam na janati Diyat Tadeva Ajnanam. Now you see the first stage. Ajnanam is the first stage. Here, when the 10 disciples of one Pandit, when they are crossing the river, they want to go and meet the Guru. While they are crossing, lot of rain came, and like in Chennai now, rain, because of that rain, the river was overflowing, and they all swam and crossed the ocean. After swimming and crossing the ocean river, all of them reached that side. Then one student started counting, all of them have safely reached or not. He is counting everyone. So the 10th one is counting the all other 9. So he made all of them to stand in the line. This 10th man, Dashama Purushaha, 10th person, this story, Akhyayika means story, Dashamaha Atmanam Vihaya. This 10th man leaving himself, Navaiva, that means all 9 of them, Purushanu, all the 9 students, disciples, Ganayan, while he is counting, in 7th chapter of Panchadashi we saw, Ganayan counting, Swasya Dashamatvam na janati iti. After counting 9 of them, he has forgotten to count himself as a 10th one. So Dashamaha, Swasya Dashamatvam. He knows he is there, but he doesn't know that I am the 10th one. I am the 10th man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And he is not counting himself. That means Ajnanam. So Dashamaha na janati iti. Dashamatvam means The 10th man has that dashamatva means a 10th manhood. He doesn't know. Janati, na janati, iti yat, that whatever is there, 10th man is not known, is not there. That ajnanam, that is the first stage. Now what is the second stage? Dashamaha nasti na bhati. The second example of 2 avaranam svisa, that na asti na bhati. Now this 10th man also, what he says? 10th man is not there. Being a 10th man, he himself, not knowing himself as 10th man, and says that 10th man is not there. What is the second statement? Second avarana, na bhati. I am not experiencing a 10th man anywhere. I am not experiencing the 10th student. Now what answer can I give to my guru? Only 9 are there. 10th one is not there. 10th person I am not experiencing. Na bhati. Iti etavat avaranam. This is the avaranam. Ajnanam and avaranam over. 2 over. Now what is the third one? Dashamo mamara iti kalpayitva rodanam shokaha. Bhranti. Shokaha or Bhranti, both are one and the same. Then what happened when he says Brahma, Dashamaha is not there, 10th man is not there, 10th man I didn't experience him, I didn't know him. Therefore, what happened to 10th man? He come to conclusion, he died. 10th man has drowned in the waters. 10th man has lost, died. Mamara. Kalpayitva, he superimposed. Kalpayitva means he imagined. After imagining what happens, 10th man died, 10th man died. Now, thinking like that, rodanam, crying, screaming, loudly he is crying. Rodanam, what called? That is shokaha. 4th stage, bhranti. Ajnanam, avaranam, third stage, bhranti, shoka. Then ayameva bhrantihi vikshepaha iti cha kathyate. This alone is called as shokaha, bhrantihi or vikshepaha. Vikshepaha kathyate. Then with this 3 over, then what next? Dashamaha na mritaha jivati saha iti aptoktya dashamaha sattvam vedanam paroksha jnanam. One sadhu comes that side. When this person is crying, all other 9 are also crying, all are screaming. Then he came here, why you are all crying? All are screaming. Then this 10th man says, no, one of their friend died, 10th man died, only 9 are there, like that he says. So Dashamaha, this Aptavakyam means what? Guru Mahavakyam. Aptavakyam is Guru's Mahavakyam, only Aptavakyam here. Aptavakyam means a consoling words. Okay, what he says, he made all of them to stand again. He asked this 10th student to count again, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. After 9, and he says, 10th man, you are tat tvam asi. Dashamaha tvam asi, he says. So Dashamaha na mritaha, 10th man is not died. Jivati saha, he is alive. First he said Jivati saha, he is alive. Iti aptoktya dashamaha sattvam vedanam. First he got the paroksha jnanam. Aha, 10th man is there. That aptavakyam, that sadhu said, 10th man is there. What knowledge is it? Is astitva avarana nivaranam. So paroksha jnanam, that is the 4th stage. Then who is that 10th man? Tvameva dashamaha asi iti sakshat upadishtaha san punarapi ganana samaye ganana samaye swatmanam dashamattvena ganayitva atmanam dashamattvena janati iti yat tadeva aparoksha jnanam. This is important for us. When he is telling that 10th man is there, 10th man is there, but where is he? So that sadhu says, Tvameva dashamaha asi. You are alone is the 10th man. Iti, thus, sakshat upadishtaha. This is called direct revelation of that Guru, Upadishtaha san. Punarapi, again he asked, you are the 10th man. Now count again, once again, all of you together. Punarapi ganayan. Ganana samaye, at the time of counting, second time, swatmanam dashamattvena. Swatmanam, he himself counted as 10th man. Dashamattvena ganayitva, that is important. Counting himself as the 10th man. Atmanam dashamattvena janati iti. So he himself come to know that I am the 10th man. Because of that person's vakyam, he counted again. He understands. Aham dashamaha asmi. I am the 10th man. I am the 10th man. He is just jumping like Ananda. Tadeva aparoksha jnanam. That alone is direct knowledge. I am the 10th man. 10th man is not missing. 10th man is not died. 10th man is myself. So he got aparoksha jnana. This is the 5th stage. Then what is the 6th and 7th stage? Idrisha aparoksha jnanat rodana nivrittireva bhrantinashaha. Once he come to know I am the 10th man, what will happen? Crying will stop. All of them are very happy, and he is not crying. No, nobody is crying now. Rodanam nivrittireva. Rodana nivrittihi. Dukkha nivrittihi. Or crying nivrittihi. Nivrittihi means freedom. Freedom from that cry is called bhrantinashaha. This is the 6th step of spiritual journey. Bhrantinashaha, destruction of that shoka or delusion. Swasyaiva dashamatva jnanat jayamana santoshaha atiharshaha. What is the 7th stage? Sukha prapti. Swayameva swasyaiva dashamatva jnanam. For himself, that I am the 10th man, knowledge has come in his mind about himself. Swasya eva dashamatva jnanat. Because of that knowledge that I am the 10th man, jayamana santoshaha. We are all safe. 10th man is myself only. Santoshaha atiharshaha. This is the ananda. So asu avasthasu. In all these 7 stages, Ajnanam, Avaram, Vikshepaha iti. All these 3 are Trisraha, Avasthaha, Bandhakaranani. All these first 3 avasthas, Ajnanam, Avaranam and Bhranti, put together, they are because of bondage, Bandhakaranani, Bhavanti. What about other Paroksha, Paroksha Jnanam, all Avashishta, other 4, Chatasraha api, 4 of them, Moksha Sadhanani Bhavanti. Avashishtaha tu avasthaha chatasraha api. 4 of them are moksha sadhana. Paroksha jnanam is also a moksha sadhana. Aparoksha jnanam, of course, is a moksha sadhana. And dukkha nivritti, sukha prapti, all are moksha sadhanam. So this is the story. Story of whom? Not the 10th man, our story. Just as the 10th man has not counted himself, we also mistaken ourselves as the body-mind complex. We are Atma only, not knowing that is the cause for all our dukkha. Any sort of confusion, delusion, dukkha, sorrow, misery, problem, everything, problem is not outside, samsara is not outside. Normally people think my problems are all because of outside people, outside situations. That is not true. As Poojya Swami Dayānanda Saraswati says often, problem is you, solution is you. Enlightened mind is a lightened mind. Your ignorance is the cause for your misery. Never blame anyone at any time. For this we never accept. But Jnani understands that I was thinking I am not Atma. Now I have understood that I was Atma, I am Atma, I ever will be Atma. I cannot be something else other than Atma. I can never be other than Atma. This is the knowledge, revelation of Mahavakya. So Dashamaha story, in Paramananda Shishya's story, this comes like that. Shastra used this example, very popular example. You connect all the 7 avasthas to the 10th man like this, Nischala says. Now we'll go to the next page, 110, page number, topic 197. Aham brahma iti ābhāsasya jāyamanam jnanam mithya syat iti ākṣepasya āshaya udghātanam gūಢābhisandhihi sishyaha sandhim udghātayati he Swāmin Sadguro kūtastho brahma abhinnaha ābhāso brahmanaha bhinnaha iti cha prāgapi upadishtam tatra brahmano vibhinnasya ābhāsasya aham brahma iti brahma bhinnatva-jnanam naiva ghateta mamadhishthana bhuta kūtastho brahmeti jnanam yadyābhāsasya jāyeta tad yathartha jnanam bhavet natu aham brahma iti jnanam aham iti shabdaha swakiyam nijam swarupam abagamayati ābhāsasya nijaswarupam tu mithyaiva ataevāyam brahmano bhinnaha tasmād brahmano vibhinnatya ābhāsasya aham brahma iti svasya brahma bhinnatva jnanam mithyaiva syāt sarpād vilakṣanāyam rajvam sarpaha iti jnanam yatha mithya tadvat mithya nama bhrantihi vedānta pramāṇajanyamidam brahma vijñānam bhranti rūpamiti vaditum na yujyate. Now Nischala come back to the topic again. Here in this topic again the repetition of the question, that Tattva Drishti again repeat his own question to Guru. Guru name is not there. Tattva Drishti repeats, repetition of the problem mentioned in the 189. Already seen same problem, we forget 189 almost. This is 197th topic, so we may forget what was the question. Therefore, he himself, the Sishya himself, repeat his own doubt once again. So that is Aham Brahma iti abhasasya. So I am Brahman. This knowledge is taking place in the Chidabhasa you are telling. Iti abhasasya jayamanam jnanam. This knowledge rises in the Chidabhasa. Abhasa means Chidabhasa or RC, reflected consciousness. Reflected consciousness means what? Mind. Mind plus Chidabhasa put together, the knower. Knower, jayamanam jnanam, mithya syat. This is false knowledge. Hey Guru, this is false knowledge. Iti akshepaha. This objection raised by the student. Once again he is repeating that his objection or his sandeha, his question, his doubt he is raising. What is akshepa ashayaha udghatanam, his intention. Ashayaha udghatanam means the intention bringing out by Sishya again. His intention bringing out here by that student. It is called Gudabhisandhihi Sishyaha. Since his hidden intention, Gudha Abhisandhi means Gudha means hidden, Abhisandhi means intention. Gudha Abhisandhihi Yasya Sishyasya Bahuvrihi Samasa. The one, the student who has got an hidden intention. Hidden intention means even though Guru is telling this Brahma Brahmasmi Jnanam happens, arise in that Chidabhasa only, but he is having another question inside already. So hidden question, if you say any answer, again he is going to question. So that is already there in his mind. Therefore, Gudhabhisandhihi Sishyaha. A Sishya who is having hidden intention in his mind. Now opening up. Swabhisandhim udghatayati. Swabhisandhi means his own intention he is opening up now. What is that? Same thing what we saw, he is repeating. But we have to remember that. That's why he is helping us by repeating the question. Hey Swamin, hey Guru, Sadguru, oh my dear teacher, Sadguru, what you said previously, Kutasthaha Brahma Abhinnaha. You said Kutastha, the original consciousness is, Kutastha means original consciousness. Brahma Abhinnaha. Abhinnaha means non-different. Brahma Bhinnaha, the Kutastha, the original consciousness is non-different from Brahman. That means identical with Brahman ityartha. Abhasaha Brahmanaha Bhinnaha iti. Reflected consciousness is different from Brahman. This is what you said. Original consciousness is identical with Brahman. That is Kutastha is identical with Brahman. They have oneness. And RC, the reflected consciousness or Chidabhasa, is different from Brahman. Iti cha prag upadishtam. You have already said this. This is the answer you gave to me. Tatra, with regard to that answer, when you said Brahmanaha vibhinnasya abhasasya aham brahma iti brahma bhinnatva jnanam naiva ghateta. What a firm question, you see, he is asking. This knowledge, that is aham brahmasmi knowledge, can never take place in Chidabhasa. Impossible. What? Why? Brahmanaha vibhinnasya abhasasya. Abhasa means that which is mithya. Abhasa is that which is unreal. In unreal reflected consciousness, which is different, vibhinnaha, different from Brahma, In that Chidabhasa, I am Brahman knowledge na ghateta, will never take place. Aham Brahma iti Brahma bhinnatva jnana. I am non-different from Brahman. This knowledge can never take place in RC, reflected consciousness. Why he is telling like that? Because he says Abhasa means mithya. Aham Brahmasmi Jnanam is a vritti. Vritti means thought. I am Brahman. This thought, akhandakara vritti. Where it arises, this is a hidden thinking inside. The Shishya is thinking, yes, you said Kutastha and Brahman are one and the same, and Chidabhasa and Brahman are different. You said. Now you are telling Aham Brahmasmi Jnanam take place in the Chidabhasa. Who is Chidabhasa? Chidabhasa is Mithya. Chidabhasa is the knower. I am Brahman claimed by Chidabhasa. You are telling this Chidabhasa is nothing but RM plus RC together mixed. So mind is Mithya. Thought rise in the mind. Mind is Mithya. Mind associated Chidabhasa is also Mithya. And the knower is also Mithya. I means what? I am. I am Brahman. When I say it is happening in the Chidabhasa, in whom it is happening, it is Mithya. Then when it is Mithya, the locus itself is Mithya. Chidabhasa is Mithya. Mind is Mithya. Then this knowledge also must be Mithya. Aham Brahmasmi Jnanam is also must be false. Why? It is Vritti Jnanam. Vritti rising in the mind. Mind is Mithya. Mind plus Chidabhasa. Chidabhasa also Mithya. All of them are Mithya. Then knowledge, how it can be Satyam? Therefore it is also Mithya. It cannot happen. Naiva ghateta. Aham Brahma iti Brahma abhinnatva jnanam. I am non-different from Brahman. This knowledge cannot take place in Chidabhasa. Why? Chidabhasa is Mithya. He says, if at all it rises in the Chidabhasa, in this way if it rises, it is good. What is that? Mamadhisthana bhuta kutastho Brahma iti jnanam. If Chidabhasa says, claim, this Aham Brahmasmi Jnanam, Brahma Kutastha iti Mama Adhishtanam, Chidabhasa and mind put together. What type of vritti should come? That vritti should be like this. If it comes like this, it is correct. What? Mama Adhishtana Bhuta. Now Chidabhasa thinking, my Adhishtanam is OC. RC is thinking, my Adhishtanam is OC. Adhishtana Bhuta. OC is what? Kutastha. This Kutastha, my Adhishtanam Kutastha is Brahma. This knowledge is possible in Chidabhasa, I accept. Who says? Shishya. Tattva Drishti says. What knowledge should come in Chidabhasa? Chidabhasa must think, get vritti jnanam. What? I am RC. My Adhishtanam is OC. OC is called Kutastha. Kutastha is non-different Brahman, non-different from Brahman. Both are one and the same. Kutastha and Brahman both are one and the same. This knowledge can come in Chidabhasa. This is possible. Brahma iti jnanam yadi abhasasya jayeta tat yathartha jnanam bhaveta. If it happens in Chidabhasa, this can be yathartha jnanam. I can accept. Natu aham Brahma iti jnanam. I am Brahman Chidabhasa cannot say. Kutastha and Brahman both are one and the same. Chidabhasa has to say that. That I can accept. So this is a very, very technical point he is presenting for this Shishya is giving more technical answer. We will see that in detail in the next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.